Good evening, listeners, and welcome back to tonight's tale. Settle in, let your imagination wander, and allow me to share with you a story that has been told for generations. The story of Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, in a quiet village on the edge of a great forest, there lived a kind young girl known by everyone as Little Red Riding Hood. She earned this name because of the bright red cloak her grandmother had sewn for her. One morning, her mother gave her a basket filled with bread, butter, and sweets. "Take this to your grandmother," she said. "She isn't feeling very well. Stay on the path and don't talk to strangers." Little Red Riding Hood promised to be careful and started down the forest trail. The birds sang and the sunlight streamed through the branches. But in the shadows, the wolf watched every step. The wolf crept closer and spoke smoothly. "Where are you going, little one?" "To visit my grandmother," she replied, forgetting her mother's warning. The wolf's eyes gleamed. "Ah, what a kind granddaughter. Tell me, young one, where does she live?" Innocently, Little Red Riding Hood explained where her grandmother lived, and the wolf, quick and clever, rushed ahead through the trees, reaching the cottage long before she did. He knocked on the door, and when grandmother opened it, he locked her safely in a closet. Slipping into her bed, he pulled the covers to his chin, and he waited. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived, she found the door unlocked. "Grandmother," she called. "Yes, my dear," called the wolf's rough voice. She stepped inside and looked at the figure in bed. "Grandmother, what big eyes you have." "All the better to see you with, my dear." "And grandmother, what big ears you have." "All the better to hear you with." "Grandmother, what big teeth you have." "All the better to eat you with." But before the wolf could finish, the door burst open. A woodsman passing by had heard voices inside. He raised his axe high, and the wolf leapt from the bed. Startled with a growl, the beast fled into the forest, never to trouble them again. The woodsman quickly freed grandmother from the closet, and together they shared the food from Little Red Riding Hood's basket. The girl learned that day to keep her promises and always remember her mother's advice. And so ends the tale of Little Red Riding Hood, a story of caution, courage, and cleverness. May we all remember, sometimes the greatest dangers come with a friendly smile, and wisdom is its truest protection. Thank you for listening, and until next time, may your paths be safe and your stories full of wonder.